we focus on love reading, Sunday love reading, but this is a bigger pile reading also. So I have 3 piles ready. Again, I see this light flickering. I don't like it. So I have to try to balance this stuff before I start. I hope this to be better. Hopefully no more flickering. So here we are. And I have today alchemy cards to see the love alchemy. I have today also, let's see immediately the piles. So pile number 1 is solar plexus chakra, yellow aventurine, and you will have couple energy, ace of wands, Japanese kimono, and joker card. This tells me there is anything can happen in this relationship. The couple is like a joker card. Then we have first card to choose is gold. Something about gold. And this is very gold and light too, usually solar plexus chakra. Oh, there's slightly too much noise. Then we have pile number 2, throat chakra, lapis lazuli. And this is interesting. It came 2-2 from both deck. But this is the love, is the ambiorix. This really like a nice fighter from the past, almost like some Asterix character. And then we have 2 of swords. So 2-2, it's like a mirror energy. And racing. Oh my god, there is a second card hidden. Oh, so there is another card too. Nebula fog. I didn't even notice that I got 2. Nebula fog and resin. So these 2. Surprisingly, there was a surprise. Okay, maybe there is really like a 2-2 energy, 2 cards even. Interesting. Then we have pile number 3, root chakra, red jasper. And we have here 8 of Pentacles with folkloric costume from Spain. And then this 3 of Wands. But this is a woman with a beast. It's a Muncha painting, Mukha painting. So this is what we have. And then this alchemist card is Earth's Heart. And this setting in general, what I want to say, I wanted to put this kind of beautiful music between these people because I was just yesterday celebrating Eurovision. And I have been reflecting this because you always should respond and not react. And I am with this Eurovision a little bit reactive mood this moment. I would like to say my truth. And I know in the Dragon's Year, talking is silver, silence is gold. Here we have the gold. And maybe if I say everything I wanted to say, it's too much. But let's just say, like it was in the article even, that the winner is Switzerland. And it's country that is a neutral country, has nothing to do with any war, any conflict. Switzerland is a happy country. I'm happy for this reason that Switzerland won. We have some neutral country here keeping the next Eurovision. And I could say a wish. I could wish for the next Eurovision that there cannot be this kind of unclear rules. Because if there is one rule for one person and then another rule for another, this is an Emperor episode. We have to talk about the structure and rules. So let's say for the Eurovision, the rules are not same for everybody. And this is what creates conflict. So let's hope that there is a true emperor on a throne. I have to mention that my favorite was Europapa from Netherlands. So I still want to hear that song, even if it was disqualified by a stupid argument that happened, something that I cannot understand. It was not getting to the final, even if it voted to be in the final. There is all this politics. So hopefully next Eurovision there is a good emperor in place, having clear rules, that the same rules apply for everybody, and they are clearly communicated before, and not like there is suddenly one rule appearing out of nowhere that, and then to this typical conflict situation is that you should always ask, cuibono, who benefits the crime? Think about this. Who benefit that Netherlands was not in the competition? Who benefit whatever other things happening? Who is eventually the one who benefits of all this? So then we find the true meaning usually, but I'm not gonna say anything more. I just say cuibono, who benefits the crime. And I'm disappointed of the Eurovision just to say this. But yesterday I was celebrating the Swedish church performing CHAKRA Cha-Cha-Cha Queen version, CHAKRA Queen. I will post maybe some posts in my community about that. It was so fun to dance that and make it happen. The costume and everything, because costume is all about what Eurovision is about. And here we have now, let's come to this setting point. What is it? Ten of Pentacle moment. In the good kingdom, there is always this abundance and the beautiful prosperity. What is lacking in the bad kingdom? There is beautiful polarity between this person. Today is Mother's Day, and I wanted to put here this little strawberry jam I got from my son. So let's be grateful every beautiful thing, and the music uniting people. And here is one song for today. So it was imagine. Let's imagine a better world, a better Eurovision. Imagination connects to the divine. So let's do better next year. And I will not skip Switzerland Eurovision. I just want that there is a true king on a throne. The king has to return, who can make the Eurovision a safe place for everybody. Not that there is all kind of havoc happening. What was happening now? So, and my favorite still has to mention, Europapa was my favorite. And I'm so angry actually, but okay, I'm containing my anger a little bit because this song was, in my opinion, the winner. Anyway, let's go. So we start with the part number 1. Yes, anger is a truthful emotion. Remember that. If you feel angry, you cannot lie. You are honest about that feeling because something is pissing you off. Emperor can get mad, then it's for a reason. Emperor is mad. Sometimes Shadow Sister too, when there is shady things happening. Okay, so let's see. Your card is gold in the pile number 1. You have advice card. It's gonna be Lassia of Parvati, 32. You put it here waiting. And yes, oh my, I forgot in my intro to tell this Purgatory card because I have only one Purgatory card today. So I guess I will timestamp this so that I will start this reading only after I read this. So sorry about that, I forgot. This is the Purgatory card for everybody. So we have to read it now. Purgatory Canto 4. The gradually lessening difficulty of the climb of Mount Purgatory reflects Purgatory's status as a place of purification, not mere punishment. Souls' past sins are reified, made more real and less abstract as a type of physical burden. Almost, a heavy rock for pride, an invisible weight for avarice. Becoming free of this burden naturally lightens one step. More importantly, in Dante's worldview, the soul naturally seeks out God as the highest good it can enjoy. Thus, when the will is not distorted by sinful habits, important sinful habits, for Dante, up is the natural direction for soul to travel. And then there was this little thing here. God is, what is it? What is it? Like bringing Dante upward, and the closer Dante gets, the stronger the attract. The God is drawing Dante upward like a magnet, and the closer Dante gets, the stronger the attraction becomes. Yes. So there's the God's magnet here. Maybe this lady also. Woo! Today, Mother's Day. So here we go. And now the pile number 1 can fully start. Sorry about that. And maybe a little bit tired also. I was late up yesterday performing. But this, I hate this kind of light situation. But why this? I should fix this for good, but it should not flicker like this. It should not. You have to stabilize this light. Maybe my phone has come to the end that it doesn't work like this anymore. What is it happening here? Please don't flicker. Is this helping? No. There's a mixture of daylight, but it's really like not good. Yeah, sometimes the technique should just work. There should not be this kind of thing. Okay, let's try if it stays like this. So we go here. I pulled you these. Let's see them a little bit later. A little bit advice also. Let's put this advice here waiting. Let's not see them immediately. We focus on what is the base energy of your couple. Point number 1. So there is the alchemy card, gold on the table, very promising. And then this kind of ace of wand is such a, also, let's say, phallus symbol. Let's say very much passion. New passion is brought up with yourself, or like into this relationship. There is really like new beginning of like passionately starting a new project or a relationship. But then there's a Joker card. So it tells me anything is possible here still. It's not written in the stone. It's really like Joker. So it's a bit like a puzzle still. And let's look this house also a bit later. Let's start feeling cards. So we have here this midnight romance cards. What is happening here? Pile number 1's feelings. They can be the Eurovision song still, because I added there a lot. We'll see what comes, what you need to hear. I'm just a messenger. Don't shoot the messenger. Don't shoot the messenger. Otherwise, I cannot tell you any more predictions. Yes. Okay, here. Sending you butterfly kisses is the first one. Oh, wow, this is cute. I'm waiting you where you left me. Love you, my cowboy. So, wow, this stuff. What a coincidence. I'm waiting you where you left me. Love you, my cowboy. And there is the Joker. There is it. Somebody is a cowboy in this relationship. Okay. Somebody has a Japanese kimono on. I don't know, but this is coming clearly like somehow here. Then, game over. My heart belongs to you. You are the only one for me. Still butterflies flying around here. More. Oh, Jesus is here. This love is spiritual. I feel you in my heart. Okay, Sunday again. Golden heart is here also. Then we have a very solar energy. It's kind of here's Jesus also kind of bring the light. What is this? The French are glad to die for love. They delight in fighting duels, but I prefer a man who lives and gives expensive jewels. A kiss on the hand might be quite continental, but diamonds are the girl's best friend. A kiss may be grand, but it won't pay the rental of your humble flat or help you out the automat. Yes. This horse person here feels a little bit like diamonds. Come back to me, cowboy, and bring some diamonds. So I really believe that I think gold is even needed here, like a true demonstration of like golden stuff, like no more like some talk, preaching, real gold on the table. Yeah, Joker. Okay. So this is like the Joker Jesus. Then we have, I will very close to you, Calvin Harris. I wear my heart upon my sleeve like a big deal. Your love pours down on me, surrounds me like a waterfall. And there is no stopping us right now. I feel so close to you right now. Who is this? This is Jesus. Then we have here, the way you look at me, I feel so sexy. You are sexy. This is big love. Okay, Sherry season is on. Yes, Sherry lady. Cherry lady. Okay, maybe this is the big feelings here. I think this one is having a sherry season. This even looks like a sherry a little bit, if you think. Yeah. Yes, that's the sexy side. Then we have here, I honor myself at all times. Maybe there's the polar opposite. There's totally like the holy and then the sex here or something. Okay, so sorry. I honor myself at all times. I'm now doing the very best for myself that I possibly can. Okay, so maybe here. There's some farming to do. And we have, heart. Florian Julian David. This is taken from his Instagram. One word frees us from all the weight and pain in life. That word is love. Sophocles. The heart is dancing. Okay, this is clearly the love here is happening. There's a dancing. There's a party. Then we have Unity, Solidarity, Bob Marley's last words. Money can't buy life. His Rekka music promoted love, peace, and social justice. Yes. Remember this. This is somehow like important to know. Even there's the gold on the table. Money can't buy love. Life. Maybe, I don't know who got busy, but the person is still waiting here, the cowboy, to show up. I think the cowboy is busy. Okay, then here. Happiness is a butterfly, try to catch it. Like every night, it escapes from my hands into moonlight. Every day is a lullaby. Okay, the butterflies are really flying in this relationship, and that's like a rebirth, and that's like a really this kind of transformation. Something is here, really flying around. And because everything is a little bit like a transforming, you don't even know like which day the person is Jesus and which day is a Joker. Okay, then houses, your beliefs, what you value, your resources. Second house. This is like a Taurus house. Or is it? Wait, I'm gonna read. I think it's something to do with Taurus energy this season. Here. No, where did I put that book now? Here. Let's read about the second house. What is the meaning of this karma? For this relationship, gold in the second house, what that means. You should master that most likely to understand. The first house is the most personal house for all, both the second house, which is the slice of pizza below the first house, and the 12th house, which is the slice above the first house, representing the mundane or worldly areas of life that are strictly personal. Second house derives its meaning of the first. Are they connected? Second house connected to everything valuable to you that helps project yourself into the world. This means money and all other tangible, physical. This message like the person, this person, or that person who thinks this money can't buy life. It's more than that. It's your sense of values, what you hold dear, is what you want, what you need, and most important, your beliefs about what you want and need. Your beliefs about what you have, want, and need are important because they have a tremendous influence on how you feel and act in practically every situation in your life. Changing your beliefs in these areas can have a powerful and far-reaching effect on the circumstances of your life. Metaphysical writers through the ages have maintained that we create our own reality with our beliefs. The late author Jane Roberts and Seth, the disembodied spirit who spoke through her, made a very convincing case for the theory that we all, individually and collectively, literally design and manufacture not only the circumstances of our lives, but also the physical surroundings that we encounter each moment. So, is there something else I should read? Because I think it's important here. So I'll read like many times coming this money aspect here. You may find that what has been stopping you from feeling truly content doesn't have as much to do with how much you own as much it does with how you feel about how much you own, and indeed owning in general. Realizing that you may feel negative about people who have a lot of possession might explain why you won't allow yourself to create a reality in which you are a wealthy person. Okay, hey Jessica, I noticed your message. So I was taking a lot of time to come here because it's a Mother's Day, plus I was late up last night. But here I am. And pile number 1, Purgatorio, we are going. Let's see, which pile you choose today, Jessica? And are you celebrating also in America Mother's Day? Is it also a Mother's Day there? I got from my son this beautiful jam he made at school. He made this. It's here. So, let's see. I think we start to read the love alchemy. Now the gold is on the table. So it's something to focus on. What is that? What is the love alchemy? About that gold. I think I've read it before, but I think it's important to refresh the memory. Yes, Jessica. Yes, celebrating time here. Yeah. Oh, Sunday morning. Good morning, everybody. Mother's Day. Yes. It's good to start your Mother's Day and see the gold on the table. Let's hope this is prosperous reading. So this is a love alchemy between these two persons. Looks like sexy here. Some horse waiting for the cowboy to show up. Return, will show up. And this is like a Joker, Jesus. So here, this is the gold. The alchemist gold is no ordinary gold. It is not found in rings or coins or necklaces. It is a substance buried deep within, sometimes referred to as gold of the wise, philosophic gold, the ethereal stone, or the divine quintessence, among countless other names. For our purposes, we seek not the physical metal, but the mystical essence within each alchemist. I start to think about the Paulo Coelho Alchemist book. This is also a good read if you want to like reflect about the alchemist way to live, kind of being like a philosophically thinking about stuff and grow. How do we recognize it? It mimics qualities of the metal itself, soft and radiant. I mean, this is also such a radiant crystal here, like the willpower here. No, you have to take action. I think that's part of this. So it is no wonder gold is associated with the heart. When this card arrives, there is something of incredible value at hand. It is marvelous and rare. Cherish it, get to know its properties and its source. The gold card carries a distinct shadow. If mistaken for purely physical material, it can lead to greed and excess, causing the alchemists to lose their way. Reverence is the key. There's this bond, you have to ponder every part as a noble part. How to live your life, having like a noble things. Yes, Jessica, say happy Mother's Day to you too. Yes, I was so happy to now get my son, but of course I had to do this reading, but we will continue later. But to get these kind of self-made gifts, that's like, oh, the best gifts ever. I mean, I can show what he did for another year. This is still here. This is one Mother's Day gift too he made once. Baby. But now let's start to see a pattern here. I have today interesting intention. I didn't explain in my intro. As I have this membership, and in there I've been busy doing the membership reading, but I've been really not having time to do them, so I did them early morning sometime. But I used my own spread of Arcadia Goddess. And so I thought, because I want to give free things too, what I noticed, just a little thing like, okay, my membership cost. There is, I understood, like easy way to see those videos. If you have like a YouTube, what is it, premium, you can see all kind of memberships of any kind of channel. So even though that's not like given money to me, when you use the premium to watch, I think you can look all my content in the membership if you have a premium. Just say it's cheaper option. But if you do the membership, it's supporting my channel and I can buy more tarot decks and all this good. So thank you for if you take my membership. But I want to give you like free content. So I'm using my own spread now that I used in my psychic toolkit. And so we do now, or did I use it also in the membership, maybe the horoscope readings? Anyway, I have now lately used this, and it's the Arcadia Goddess spread. It's intuitive spread, kind of teaching a little bit basics how to be intuitive. These are the questions you could ask yourself walking in the woods. These are the questions you could always reflect when you want to get answers, when you want to hear from the spirit. These are the questions that help, but also the cards. So we start asking this question about this relationship. We use our senses. So Arcadia Goddess can guide us to see better. So what do I hear? What do I hear in this relationship? Stories. We all have some stories to tell, and it becomes part of the relationship. What is here? What stories are told? What do I know? Do you know something else? Still something you know. You know something. Okay, then what do I see? What do I see? What's happening actually? What you see in your real eyes? And what do I feel? Still anything? This. So here we are. I could just pick one card, but my style is like, if I feel called to, I take more. I'm really going with the feeling with the cards. So what do I hear? I mean, this was actually upside down. Now I kind of learned the style to read that I should not take the upside down. Let's say if it is meaningful, then we remember that the King of Swords was upside down. That would be the communicative king. So strength is anyway here what you hear. Strength card is like a Beauty and the Beast story. Really inner strength, outer strength, and this year even something is happening in this relationship. But this King of Swords here, beautifully like a bowered card. King of Swords is air sign. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. This king is very truthful, but it was upside down. Is there something that is not completely truthful here? That could be the question. But you hear, maybe you are like questioning the truth that the king says. You hear stories, but you're like, what is true here? Because it was upside down. Could be that Usually the King of Swords is truthful. Usually the King of Swords is really justice kind of person. Here also there is something like a justice needed here, but also strength between this, like a power couple. Do you hear this kind of story? Then what I know, what you know. So this one, okay, let's respect how they came. So 7 of Pentacles, this is totally Mother's Day card. This is like the, I mean, usually the wealth you have, you're looking what you got, what kind of abundance you got, what you work hard for. And now it's Mother's Day, there is really this mother and the son. I often see it's my wealth also to have my beautiful baby boy, but here is kind of like the abundance is a family. And that is, you know, that's the abundance. Then you know, 4 of Wands is also the community aspect, celebrating parties together with the people you know, or like family again, even possibly marriage, but this kind of coming together is what you know, like what is a good thing about being connected to people. And then the community around you, but you are knowing it, it's good for you. Or building community, this part of this relationship, some community aspect. Maybe you even know this person from some way that it's connected. There is a whole community connected to it. Then we have upside down the Chariot. So Chariot is like a last year card, of course. We had a this year card here. Do you know if this would be like something to do with last year? Something happened maybe, you know, last year was important, or it is Cancer card also, but it's also a marathon card that is upside down. So something is not moving. Something is like stuck. Like there should be this forward moving, feel power even here. It's very part of this, but it's upside down. So what is in this case not moving forward? You know something is a roadblock there. And then you have the Hermit. So there is this powerful 2 cards next to each other that this is like, you know, this kind of marathon mentality that you have to be committed long time, like me with the YouTube channel. I know that it is not like a journey that lasts few times. It is many years I'm committed to do this. I'm glad that I'm monetized after 2 years doing YouTube. I'm really glad, because I thought it can get even longer. But this is only beginning. Like, I don't know when I'm gonna earn well with this. It's not yet. But the point is that it's a commitment. Whatever this relationship is, you are committed maybe even for your values. We were talking about the values here in the gold. You have family values, you have community, friendship values. You know that. And then things are stuck. Something, Chariot speed up, or anything happened last year that something put roadblocks, like it's not going so fast. And then we have the Hermit with this, of course. Virgo card is like, there is this inner journey, this kind of soulful journey, like you are looking the answer from inside of you to then see it outside, like you're going inward a little bit. You know, like you have to do this kind of inner work. Maybe the Joker guy left, or like it's not in the really putting the effort so much. You are here like this. I'm waiting you where you left me. Love you, my cowboy. Chariot, it's not moving. The horse, the rider's away, so it's not showing up. Anyway, there is a lot of attraction here, definitely. But this is now inner, like going into the labyrinth to find the kind of light back, like your own light, that you are like strong enough to yourself. Anyway, there is this strength needed here. Maybe indeed there was not communicated completely well here because it was upside down. Then what I see, okay, this is all upside down. 8 of Pentacles and King of Pentacles. So you see, if you respect now that they come upside down, work has become something that it's blocking this relationship. But both are like something of the work has made a separation, or work has come between. So it's not like a positive in this sense because upside down. And then the King of Pentacles also, like the money has become, there is the gold issue here. The money, good kingdom is like something with the money. It's like you see that there's issues with that money. Many people argue with the money, or like there is no money enough to do something, or there's something that worries you with the money, but that you see actually that it's blocking the money, nothing's happening. And then what do I feel? Okay, this both game. So you feel Queen of Wands, this kind of positive, attractive queen that gets things done, and a moon, but mysterious. But there is again the Chariot going to the moon in this card. There is kind of looking like this Pegasus angels with this Chariot. The Chariot is here. It's like almost like reflecting this, what you know, you feel. There is this, like a dreams are moving forward, let's say, mystery underneath. In the moonlight, kind of like dream world, things are moving forward. The vision is moving forward. And then this queen that is really attractive. So feel attractive. There is really this female side would be this sexy. This is big love. Like there is some really attraction here. But that's the feeling. Feeling is this moon and Queen of Wands. They're coming all okay. Some kind of courtship is happening. But how we should learn from this, something with the money has now become stopping. Let's see the advice card here. You can verify a little bit later. We have here deservingness. You are beloved child of God like everyone else, and you deserve to receive the support that will allow you to focus upon your divine life purpose. Even if you can't yet recognize your lovable qualities, trust that God and the angels can see how amazing you truly are. So at least if you are here, I'm feeling a bit alone. The card is seeing you there, tied to the pole, waiting. Magic to happen. I mean, this is kind of next to the pole too, funnily. This woman is next to this kind of pillar. This is next to here. Joker guy, where are you? Dream world. Somebody took off to the dream world. But anyway, maybe it's needed. Sometimes you need to dream harder to have a bigger dream. Then, if you have a dream and accomplish it, then you need a new dream also. So it's not bad. Then we have creative expression. Your soul longs to express itself creatively. So there is that too. Yeah, you could focus on that kind of feelings, because feelings, even if you would do music, where did I put that play box now? I just played it. Oh, here. This song is Imagine, I played earlier. You could put your feelings, these beautiful, positive feelings, into a creative expression, I would say. Because your soul longs to express itself creatively. And now we have still, before I go to read, I don't think I verify now here. I got really similar cards. I rather take a love card that unites you both. It's the first reading, so I'm gonna decide this form like now doing it. So file number 1, what kind of thing you should know to help the relationship. Treasure your loved ones. It is important to love others deeply. Very Mother's Day theme still here. There's really this reflecting this thing you know. This card is very similar. But let's read about that. It's like you know that. Now you know even more because I read you. Maybe my child wants to against something, but now I cannot stop this in the middle. It's important to love others deeply. You have a group of people that love and support you. Cherish all these people, whether a special partner, your family, or your friends. The angels are prompting you to reach out to your loved ones and ensure you show them love. It is all too easy to become involved with your own life. Ensure you spend time with those who are significant to you. This is a reminder to tell or show the people in your life that you treasure them. Let them know they matter. Like my baby was doing me this jam. Show it somehow. Even the question in the beginning of the reading was like, show me, really, not just words, show me. It doesn't have to be cold. The cold can be this strawberry jam. And my child also told like he learned to do it, so he can do it again. That's also nice. It's not bought, he actually made it. That's valuable. So Lasya Parvati, this is your advice. I have a feeling that if I remember right, it was also somehow connected to mother. It's very nice that we start this Mother's Day reading like that. So I keep it here. There is a gentle way to proceed and obtain the same or even greater effect. Tame the wild and frenzied workings of the mind by grounding yourself with beauty, pleasure, and grace. Violence and its negative effects shall be overcome and healed through feminine gentleness and inner spiritual strength. The inner spiritual strength, this one too. This oracle is a sign of great future happiness. Parvati is the universal mother in her gentle aspect. Although, as with all mothers, her fierce side will emerge if it's needed to protect her children. She is beautiful and benevolent and evokes the qualities of love, connection, creativity, and devotion to a higher purpose. The divine goddess has many names, and Parvati is also known as Yagatambe, the mother of the universe. Her son is Ganesha, the elephant-headed deity who fosters success in all new ventures, protection from obstacles, and is of particular benefit to those who feel drawn to flight. Parvati is mother to all, and her presence in a reading augurs success on every level. So then that is a good omen here. I think I end your reading here. We have now this Arcadia goddess, very mother type female goddess spread 2. And we move to the next. So this, I just put the feeling cards just back here. And we go pile number 2. Sexy mother was here. Mothers can also be sexy. It's a good message. Yes, this also has to come back. So let's see. What else is gonna happen now? We have here 2 pile. This was actually on the floor. I'm gonna bring it to the reading because it's maybe meaningful. The earth loves in flowers. I have these 2 alchemist cards. Okay, then we put this also here. 2 alchemist cards. We have throat chakra, and this is always to communicate, don't be a silent child. So this is ready. Then we have magnetism of Eros. Sexy Sunday is still going on here. Eros. I always think about Eros Ramazzotti. He has nice song. Okay, you are beautiful. Every mother should hear Mother's Day. Like, you are the most beautiful ever. I mean, like, you are beautiful. Great tricks. You should know that you made even a human being. So here, powerful. We see this a bit later, as well this a little bit later. And now we start with the feeling cards. Ta-da! Pile number 2. And if you didn't see the intro or you jumped directly to the timestamp that I'm gonna make, I was reading this in the intro that it was already starting like the pile number 1 reading when I only read this. But this is interesting. Interesting Purgatorio chapter, so definitely. don't miss it. I have now only one card for each, while I find it like important. File number 2. Oof, what are these feelings? Is it... Okay, how much we take this? Maybe one more. Okay. So we start. There's a lot of feelings. I allow it to happen because it's funny. So what is the first? Is the first... Let's see. Okay, a little bit odd. So we have here, I want to be creator, not martyr. Act of self-sabotage when you do martyr. That's connected to sacral chakra. Exactly, we have an Emperor week. I was talking in my psychic tool about this archetype thing. Martyr is that you start embodying martyr when you are not truly empowered king and you are kind of giving your power away. So pay attention if you do these martyr things. And in tarot cards, it would be 9 of sword or 10 of sword, but bad beliefs or thinking also is part of that. Then healing is creativity and sexuality, and Emperor and Empress in power. This is the feelings here. Okay, I think if we put immediately the couple energy here, this is the love card. This is completely, this Ambiorix is like the love. This is a choice of love and love card. Here we have the other one is Two of Swords. It's like intuitive choice, but like blindfolded and can be a little bit panic about stuff because cannot totally see clear. So, I mean, this person might be falling into more than martyr because they cannot completely see the big picture. But I don't know, maybe it's between this both, but there is definitely mirrored energy here. Maybe you mirror both aspects, love and choice is the love eventually. But we have also here nebula, fog and racing. I would say again, the nebula is more this side because it's like this person is blindfolded. Okay, then here, chaos. What is here? When situations feel chaotic, confused or unsolvable, it is easy to feel frustrated and throw in the towel. What is missed here is the bigger picture, the keys to understand it all. Clear and open your chakras. I step back from chaos into calm. And what else is here? Trust the key I seek will be revealed. Yeah, this is a message completely for this Two of Swords person who is a little bit turning away, like, oh my, this is also can't see completely. Possibly intuitively knows there's a lot of love, but they cannot see it. They are fearful because they cannot completely see it. We're going to use today the Arcadia Guidance spread that is completely helping this situation because there's intuitive cards coming to show you that you can trust your senses. But there's chaos here because there's not everything clear. Well, this looks very lovable, loving person here, this Asterix type. Okay, anyway, we have Scorpions. Send me an angel. Here I am in the land of Morning Star. Oh, somebody's here maybe, waiting a bit angel to show up. Then, okay, this is in the telepathic levels. Okay, of course, thinking is happening here a lot. Love is happening here. Soul connection, intimacy, images, messages, intense mind reading, understanding deeply feelings for other. Okay, then these are feelings of your person. So whatever side you take, I'm just placing them now on this side because I feel it. So Buddha. There is 4 tests for speech. 1, is it true? 2, is it hopeful? 3, is it right time to say it? And 4, will all beings benefit? I think this was really something that people should have realized, like this heated situation in Eurovision when one country was like put it away suddenly there to not perform, even was chosen to be in the final. I think there can be a lot. You can be having this beautiful like more Buddha mentality in your love life or relationship. It can help. So is this true? Is it hopeful if you speak something and it's the right time to say it? And we'll all benefit if you say something. Okay, there's the love potion. Intoxicating chemistry, sexuality, heart alchemy, flowing feelings, bottled feelings, elixir, spirit, pleasure, love bond. It's clearly this side is love bond. And here, even though that's intuitive feelings too. Arcade fire, everything now. Every song that I ever heard is playing at the same time. It's absurd and it reminds me we got everything now. So this is actually, I mark it as like a sun card, because when you got everything now, you are happy. And future is so bright. It's not hoarding if your shit is cool. Then we have here, confident chemistry, chill, positive energy, strength. Who has a strength? Maybe this loving person here, that totally with the armor and everything. This is like a strong lion here, positive energy. Here, Tiffany's, Cartier, Black Stars. What is it? Frost, Corham, talk to me, Harry Winston, tell me all about it. I think this person wanna talk, okay? Even there's this Buddha saying like, watch what you say, still has to be spoken. There is this sword energy here. Then we have sacral chakra. I feel happy with myself. I love who I am. Life is sweet and I enjoy it. Sacral chakra is this emperor and empress energy, and the downside is martyr. So don't fall to be a martyr in this relationship or in your life. Ride, make it fun, the chariot. So who has the ride? Who is gonna travel? Who rides? Ride and die. Okay, and then sacral chakra. Again, I forgive the past and embrace myself fully. Yes, there's a lot maybe in this side, past hurt, that has to be let go. So now we looked at love alchemy, resin and the fog. Surprising, you got 2 cards. So I think it's this side. Holding, adhering, surrounding. Resin is a miraculous material. It offers both stability and transparency. For centuries, sculptors and archivists have used it to capture an object in time and place, preserving it for observation or adoration. Envision a delicate insect or flower suspended in a paperweight. Such is the alchemical energy of resin. It's captured there, like would be this kind of dinosaurus dying. There's like a blood that has like a dinosaurus in it. Its qualities are protective, sealing, and hardening. When this card appears, there is a holding that's occurring, either literally or physically. While well-intended, someone may be limiting the one they wish to protect. There may be an aspect of nostalgia at work in the laboratory of this alchemy, love alchemy, and unwillingness to let go or change. On the other hand, the resin card can indicate preservation of that which is most valuable, a return to what been lost. And to ponder the bond. Yes, definitely the love bond is here pondered a lot. But there is something, there's like a whole, some kind of past dream maybe here. Really hard, like in the blood. Yeah, in the blood. There's maybe some, yeah. It's like really like in your bloodline or something, like you are like, I don't know. attracted to this other person because blood. Okay, then nebula. Disorientation, a funk, a lull. When fog is present, nothing is clear, not even the problem. It's hard to orient oneself or to know where you are headed. A distinctly damp mood blankets the laboratory. Fog can be surprisingly pleasant as a counter to drama, and therefore it can lull us to sleep for long periods of time. Yes, a bit like unclear indeed that you're in the fog and you're kind of getting really disoriented. Like you get totally in a weird place because you don't see clear where you're going. Yet this state cannot sustain us for the long to see the horizon and our surroundings. For we long to see the horizon and our surroundings. There are two solutions. The first is heat. Twink, sitting, desire, confrontation, passion, creativity. Okay, cool. Out of this fog is think, sweating, desire, confrontation, passion, creativity. If that's too edgy, the second and inevitable solution is time. As they say, the morning fog burns off by noon. The sun will be seen again. How much time you spend in the fog is yet to be determined. And the ponder is the cooling the mind. Yeah, I guess that's what is happening here. This person has been overwhelmed in life situations, and that's why there's not clear clarity. Like there's too much, there would be this kind of like a computer getting like a jammed or some machine getting jammed or something. Like there is just fog. It doesn't make you so fast to move because you are like not knowing where to go. Yeah. It's the alchemy. Resin and a dog. A fog, not dog, fog. Let's see the house. Sixth house. What was that? Service to others. Spirit, mental, what is good for us. Physical, your work. Yes, this is connected to work. This is a Virgo card. Connected to Virgo energy, working something, service to others. Angel is even here like a Virgo. Maybe I read a little bit of this because this is present in your relationship. If you are aware there is a sixth house, maybe you can learn something from this. Or actually, what always in this house is in astrology, you should look where is your placement. Do you have the sixth house in your chart, for example? So the sixth house symbolizes how you feel about working for others and also how you feel about others working for you. While the sign and planets associated with the seventh house will symbolize how you feel about working with others. And the 10th house is related to your career, while the 6th house is related to your job. And then the 12th house is associated with the charity and philanthropy you practice. The 6th house has to do with charity and volunteer work you perform. It's just the actual volunteer work you perform. Always like the job. Traditional astrology referred to the 6th house as a house of suffering. In days gone by, services were often rendered by servants and even slaves. Because of the sixth house association with the use of the body in performing work, it has also come to be associated with the concept of bodily health and hygiene necessary to keep the body fit for work. This leads to an association with food and the growing, cooking, eating, and digesting of it. And this was like a father medicine taught, thy food shall be thy remedy. So this is why the practice of healing is sixth house matter. Yes. I think it's really, yeah, there is the food circle. It's like your moods in the relationship can really be how healthy you are, like kind of abundant in feeding you good food and nutritious food. You can become maybe more conscious with the right food. You have not realized that bad nutrition and you don't think clear. You get this sugar high or some kind of bad things. Pay attention what you eat. There is even here, Arcade Fire, every now this kind of cornfield. There's a carrot here also with a martyr. I want to be a creator. Is there any other food related stuff? Love potion. What kind of potions you're drinking? But anyway, love potions is offered from here. Maybe it's needed. Okay, let's continue. Here we have, okay, first speaker. Your life purpose involves your skills of oration. That is important. Communication, speaking. And this chakra is even like throat chakra. So don't stop. Your voice is needed in this world. You have to speak out, to speak up. You have that. Don't be a silent child. And pay yourself first. Make yourself most important in financial obligation by setting aside a portion of your income every time you are paid. This loving form of self-care ensures that you will have savings to invest in your present and your future. So verifies. Practice this way, self-love. Okay, I think we are ready to do this spread now. This is the Arcadia goddess. Dropping into senses, what's going on here. What do I hear in this relationship? Potential relationship, what kind of stories are told? Stories are told. What do I know? What do I see? Yes, okay. What do I feel? Okay. So you will hear, wow, nice stuff. Wheel of Fortune. You hear that this is some karma, good karma going on here. This is a good side. You could actually read the story from this book because this is a story time anyway, because you have to hear it. What you hear is also there is a kind of alchemist doing stuff because there is a hangman. You hear that things are just taking time. The time was just mentioned here also with this fog. Sometimes you need time, and this time is going on and going on. Time is just maybe things you really have to wait. And then this King of Swords, somebody who is very beautifully communicating. So hear the message. There is a beautiful, beautiful king here. Very powerful, like Aragon. That's what you hear. The king is here, positive energy, loving king, confident. But let's read these stories because this is what you need to hear anyway. So I'm going to read from the book even. 2 major arcana cards even. You are hearing about the fortune. Something is very lucky. Where it went? Here. So, this is what you hear. It's time to evolve, change, and transform yourself. Ride the wheel to consciously experience either victory or defeat. Look for what generated one or another, and you won't have to repeat the lesson. Feel the surrounding energies and long to those who lead by empty roles or misguided ideals. Has fate abandoned you? Are you wandering in the darkness? Question yourself about your shortcomings. I think it's no, this is not this page. Look, there is a wheel and then it continues here. And there is a lovers here. These pages are completely wrong. The wheel starts well and then it's not that. It's something else. So feel the surrounding energies and then where is that wheel going on? I think it's this. It's here. Feel the surrounding energies and understand whether to climb laboriously for the coveted goal or run downhill for the deserved rest. Destiny is walking alongside you, and it is right and good that it is so. You will receive luck and gifts in proportion to the goodness of your actions. The case has been decided, therefore accept what will happen without overacting, whether it is a positive or disappointing outcome. Take the good and enjoy the ride. So that is a bit jumpy in this book, but it's a positive message about taking action. Then Alchemist, the Hangman. You hear this in your relationship. How nice to not have to fight at all costs, to look at the world from another perspective and know that it could be the real one. What others see as torment to you is inspiration. The sunrise reflects your own enlightenment. You journey safely even if it's just inside your own mind. And then the Queen of Swords. King of Swords. Intellect, charisma, and authority are sharp skills you know how to wield very effectively. Decrease the influence of emotion and do not become a tyrant. Your noble nature ensures success, alliances, positive changes, and vital dynamics. Refrain from using any kind of force or violence. Let others do the actual fighting. So that is, there is a true king wanting to do the right thing. That you hear. Then we go to notice what you know in this relationship. 8 of Cups. So there's a little bit this soul searching hermit energy here also going. Remember, the 8 of Cups is after 7 of Cups. So there has been a dream and then person started to walk towards possibly a mountain here. Taking the action to journey towards the dreams. 9 of Cups. That's already fish fulfillment here. No. An Empress. Wow. It's really landing on top of this kind of loving ambiotics. This person who is so loving, they know even there's been so soul-searching alone journey. Or you, whoever is it, there's a fistful fulfillment here and an Empress. There's really the abundant creative queen in this relationship. Maybe this one even, who cannot see that self. There is this whole abundant mother even. This is a mother. So you know there is like a fistful movement. Really abundant mother. I mean, this is, oh my God, this is like a Mother's Day. Mother's Day, you're getting the, no, today is a Mother's Day. Even though you might have to kind of like be alone. There is not so many people around you. Still, there is this whole kingdom here. You and your person know it. And what do I see? Okay, Page of Cup. Romantic page. Nice. So inner child healing. And what you see, 9 of Wands. Okay, so this is something like really, it takes energy to follow your purpose and passion. But there is a lot of effort. You see that effort. A lot of ones have been like this kind of passion projects has been like commitments and so on has been like, but then there's this romance. So you see that there's like let's say, I'm gonna read this card meaning also, because maybe here is another meaning I'm knowing. So see that. You see, breathe and rest for a while. This will prepare you for the ultimate battle, whether it be internal or in work or relationships. You will find new direction and unexpected possibilities that surprise even those who know you well. Courage, determination, and knowledge of the world and yourself will help you win. I repeat this. Courage, determination, and knowledge of the world and yourself will help you win. So there is this kind of inner work, let's say. And I will read you Page of Cups even here, because this is what you should see is around in this relationship. Creativity, art, and novelty are favored. If you want to go along with this process, you can become a main actor or protagonist. New project renewals in relationships or the birth of a child can find a place in your life. Immerse yourself without thinking too much, or the available energy could escape elsewhere. Yeah, it's good to be romantic. It's good to jump into just something that you are like a page is always like eager to do something. So this is like just trusting these good feelings. Like, oh, that is something I want to have or love, or like this is like precious to me. Like, it's good to have follow your feelings, but you see that it's romantic is good mentality to be positive about the love life. And then feelings. High Priestess and Three of Cups. Wow, very deep feelings here. Mystical. Major Arcana card. High Priestess is really like a divine love. So you feel, wow. If we have an Empress here, often it's almost like a mirroring here. What you know, there is Empress, but what you feel divine love. Beautiful females, like powerful love here. Martyr and a priestess is really this mystic. Yeah, it's really wise. All kind of empath style, and one is to be really cognitive, like intellectually empathic. I see that here. You are intellectually feeling like that is like also feeling of like, yeah, divine love, let's say. It's really going in deep. Wisdom style. Just know, you know, of course, here, but you're feeling very, very good about this. Three of Cups, friendships also. You're feeling them. Yeah, this is good for you. It's good to have different sources of information, not just yourself. It's good to connect, to have a community around other females also. Or it's good to have friends. It's good. We have cup energy here. We have here also cup energy. Next, let's see the love advice. You're still the magnetism of Eros, also very passionate. Like this could be Eros stuff. Eros. Also, this is Eros. What else Eros we see on the table? And this king is very beautifully here. Okay, let's put them back here. Here we have this. Receive with love and appreciation. Gracious acceptance is a way to show love. Okay, so you accept the snowflake that come to you. Nice. Where did I put that one now? I think I'm not gonna read this. We're gonna save a little time. We rather read Magnetismus Eros. So this is now that. The first number here is like really important to have this kind of magnetism. Strong feelings like this one. Where I see this? Here. Eros in the house. Part number 2. Trust in what your heart yearns for without concern about how it will manifest. Take steps towards that which moves your heart. Reach out for what your soul wants and needs. Allow yourself to be vulnerable, for only then can you truly be held. That which appears out of reach or unavailable to you is closer than you realize. The magnetism of Eros is our soul's fascination with that which appears different and calls to us at a deep level. This soul deep attraction inspires us to remain open, be passionate and willing to engage with life, other people and new vitalizing pathways. I mean, here is like also communicating with other people, really this deep thing. These are pathways and practices that inspire us. It keeps us moving on our authentic life path, living by the call of the heart. This oracle indicates that your heart is being called to a particular path or way in life. It may not make a logic sense, but to honor the call of the heart is to honor the need of the soul. The call of the heart can lead you into unknown and intriguing territory. It can feel liberating but also unsettling as you let go of known worlds and reach for the unfamiliar. Following such a path will bring a fresh influx of energy and expand your understanding of yourself, your life path and your highest purpose. It's meant to be. Eros is a Greek word for love. On a spiritual level, Eros is our passionate, open, engaged love for life. Really, I see this kind of soul searching going on here. And then towards the visible movement, this is that Eros. Okay, let's put it here. When we experience Eros, we are ready to embrace our journey. It is an affirmation of life. Its opposite is destructive drive, known as Thanatos, which is the drive behind our undermining, self-defeating, and self-harming behaviors. We may engage in such negative behaviors in a misguided attempt to heal ourselves or make ourselves feel better. When we act negatively, despite our best intentions to be positive, part of us is trying to tell a story that is yet to be fully heard. Until that story is heard, we can't let it go. We get stuck in a negative loop. To resolve the negative Thanatos drive within us and in our world, we need Eros. We need to embrace life, including our negative experiences. By acknowledging and healing our suffering, we can find the courage and wisdom to live more fully. The challenge and gift of Eros leads us into our vulnerability. From there, we can also recognize our strength and dignity. We become able to let go and heal. I still read. This is so important, I think. This oracle brings the message that life has particular gifts to share with you. There is the promise of deep soulful connection with your true self and with others, and a healing realization that you are truly desired and loved. You are encouraged to explore new pathways, especially if you feel out of your depth and a bit vulnerable in doing so. More so if they involve personal healing. The oracle indicates a path is opening up for you. It may not be the easiest way forward, but when your heart leaps at the prospect of it, know something truly special is unfolding for you through that pathway. Trust where your heart is leading you. Wow, this is really positive message. I think I end your reading now here, because I have still the pile number 3. But beautiful. This is really soulful feelings. Then we go forward. This can be put back here. this feeling comes, have a chance to come again. I allow it. I allow it. It's possible. Let's see what happens. Sometimes some piles are connected. That's why. But now get to this. I hope you like my Arcadia card spread. It's kind of here freely teaching you how to be intuitive. You could use those questions to ponder about this and trust that the answer will come. When you're alone, walking somewhere, you can drop into your senses. This here. Root chakra, safety and security. There is something there. Eight of Pentacles, a lot of work-related things with the Spanish guy. And here, Three of Wands is like foresight. It's even kind of like using animal spirit to see things. Like there is really like this lady is like seeing something. In this case, he's just working all the time. Okay, let's see. Oh, this was not here. Then we have love alchemy is Earth's heart. Some hidden heart here. This is also earth energy, maybe underneath all the working is a lot of love. We have here Solve Polluti 741 Hertz, be advice. And the feeling cards, yes, we start with that. Pile number 3, we're gonna get your feelings. What is it? What is it? I'll try to get here as much. Still. Okay, one more. Okay, 2. So we start feelings. Pile number 3. Mother's Day feelings. Sacral chakra. I'm thankful for the learning experience which comes from making mistakes. I'm a quick learner and will do what is best for me in the future. Affirmation you can say to heal the sacral chakra, but this is feelings. And we have another sacral chakra. I'm capable of healing my life. I choose to seek assistance and help where I feel it will benefit my awareness and growth. We have here match made in heaven, 100% yes, action now or never, intention, dream relationship, feeling aligned. Okay, then we have here, the world around you is only beautiful when you are at peace with the world within you. Happy and joy, peace, happiness, healing relationships, sunshine, light, emotional fulfillment, success. Then root chakra, like was here. I'm a child of the universe and I'm always loved and protected. This is happy family. Actually, this is totally the Mother's Day coming here. In the form of little nest and little chickie. And we have precious love, wanting to protect what is good and pure appreciation of union, sacred connection, the one holy grail, highest vibe. And root chakra, I trust in the good. I allow it to enter my life. And intellect and intuition, truth and love to express with your mind and heart. The mind is companion of wife of the king of heart, and the world is their home to be kept bright and happy. Okay, that's a little bit like advice. The man has a heart and the woman has a mind. Indeed, she's thinking. Divine timing, trusting divine present moment is perfect. Feeling impatient, patience is a virtue. She's waiting there. When does he stop to work? When we have a quality time, okay? Then Live from vision, freedom, focus on guidance with your values, and take action towards your vision. Safe, focused, aligned way, and then values hold your ladder to success together. I think it's also this female is able to see this vision. It's really the foresight here. And we have shadow work, mirroring, magic mirror, self-reflection, honest of who you are, wisdom, clarity, transformation. With connection, let's say this work is here. Let's say this Spanish guy is having here shadow work. Can be also shadow work. Like, oh, you're still doing your shadow work? Okay. Then this love is spiritual. I feel you in my heart. Okay, the shadow working guy is also Jesus a little bit. Then I feel very close to you, Calvin Harris. I think this came more in one pile. I wear my heart upon my sleeve like a big deal. Your love pours down on me, surrounds me like a waterfall, and there's no stopping us right now. I feel so close to you right now. I think it's kind of here. Those are the feelings. Interesting. Somehow the farm I put here. Farm Jesus here, working hard with the shadows. Vision going on. Waiting the quality time to happen. Having precious love here, holding it dear. Swimming towards better future. Hopefully finding the other duck soon. Who is busy. Let's see what is here. Trust. Trust your feelings and dreams to guide your career path. And then, I mean, it's beautiful trust between this person. Windfall of abundance. An increase of abundance is arriving in many different forms, some of them unexpected. Be open to receiving and know that this abundance comes to you to support your life purpose, health, and charitable work. Beautiful Santa Claus. When I'm from Finland, I see Santa. That's a very good omen. Yes, this maybe. In Belgium, we have this kind of Santa Claus story that it comes from Spain. But yeah, for us, the Santa Claus lives in the Korvatunturi in Lapland. Anyway, there's some kind of abundance in this side. Now we see the alchemist card. Yes. Urge heart in the farm. I think it's really farm stories going on here. Farming something, growing something together. Slowly but surely. I got a little bit peaceful energy. Even the truth chakra can be really like a kind of, you need safety and security so much. Going to a farm, being on a farm, having the eggs from the farm, anything to be in the nature, like in this kind of very countryside vibes, is good. You should be grounded in any way possible. Then depth pulls buried treasure. Amidst our phenomenal scientific pursuits, we have yet to journey to the core of the earth. We can only suppose that is there. Such is the mystery of the Coverum Terra card. It is related to the archetypal image of the cave and the fourth chakra located at the heart. This card appears when there is something blossoming deep within that requires our attention, our tending to. It could be a new love, a way of serving others, or an offering to the planet and its resources. In alchemical text, Coverum Terra roughly translates to Earth is the true heart. The journey of discovery will take you through many layers, slowly revealing her gifts. This is proof of Earth's longing to provide, to teach. You already felt that pulse of the Earth's heart. Now it's time to listen, to be a student of her wisdom. I think being alone in the nature and just listening, whatever comes into you. Let's now do that intuitive spread. This is my spread of Arcadia Goddess, completely connected to this kind of wisdom. I'm gonna see questions about your relationship, potential relationship with this Jesus and this vision lady with the farm. We didn't see the planet. Okay, let's see this first. Planet is moon, okay? Defend, accept, let your feelings tell how to. Okay, and it will turn around. We have to read the other side too. nurturing of feeling caused by reactions. Okay, consider both of this side. Okay. Ah, there was a rose underneath even here. Interestingly, it's like there is a heart, the rose underneath the ground coming, but there is a rose even like a moon. Interesting. This really is like a cycle somehow. Cyclical thing is part of your relationship. Understand that? Some cyclical nature, cyclical moon cycles. If thing divine timing, yes, it's like divine timing, so respect that. Like a seasons. Ui, ui, ui. Now we have first one coming. What do I hear? What do I hear? What do I hear? What kind of stories I hear in this relationship? Too much. Then we have what do I know? What do I see? And what do I feel? What do you feel? Anything else? So, Arcade Goddess, getting into senses. What do I hear? We have here, okay, one card is upside down and that's the fortune. So, you have Ace of Swords. Beautiful communicate, like some wisdom, really. You hear some preaching Jesus here. That's what you hear. Then you hear Queen of Pentacle. Good queen is here. Beautiful. Then we have upside down Wheel of Fortune. So about the seasons, what I just said. Maybe you have to understand where in the wheel is your relationship. Is it like really now spring or are you in the winter? But always understand cyclical nature of the season. If you are in your relationship now in spring, then it comes summer and the cycle go like that. Looks like there is summer here. Queen of Pentacle. And then we have Six of Pentacle, very giving energies. You hear this kind of stories of the seasons changing and money spent and given, charity. But a lot of information here. Then what you know. Oh, there's this abundance also here. Why these are both upside down? Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Chalice. Okay, Knight of Cups. Both knights upside down. Why? Maybe we read that meaning from this book. Or yeah. Yes, I have it here. What is the negative meaning of this? Why the knights are like not really doing something? What about doing something? What is or like loving? It's like stopped something. You know? Oh, you know these two knights are in the picture. Knight of Pentacles and Knight of Cups. Is there two knights in your kingdom? Busy? Or they are two kind of person? Here. This one is the reverse meaning of this Knight of Pentacles normally would be works with the energy of the Lamb to manifest his will. The reverse is focused only on outcomes and monetary gain. Too outcome oriented. Pay attention to that. The knight should get out of that to work with the energy of the land to manifest his will. Just acknowledge everything resources you have, not like have this like a one day something happens, but understand what you have now. And here, reverse escapes into fantasy world. So that's happening in your relationship. Somebody's in the fantasy world, but what could be happening, delves into his imagination to visualize his heart desire. So more using the imagination to actually make it happen. That you know. No, there is like a fantasy world escaping guy here. Somebody who is outcome oriented, a little bit living in the future and not now. Okay, but you could learn from this, knowing this. And then we have, what do I see? Lovers. Aww. Are you, Jessica, still looking? This pie number 3. So you see lovers. Gemini season is almost here. There is house for sale. There is somebody looking to buy a house or a place to live. Wow, there is like really commitment. Lovers is choosing the other person. It's a big commitment even to buy a house together. Wow, this is like lovers. I'm gonna read this lovers card from here also. Let's see what is the story. Love story. It's cool to have lovers. Let's play this song because I got in the beginning this Imagine song. Let's play this because the lover is in the table. Where is my lovers? What is this house card? Let's read this. I wanna know. This is, you see that. Pile number 3. The lovers are 2 people or sometimes a single person. For this card is not always about romantic relationships, who commit to a certain path, who decide to pursue a certain long-term goal. This is not some random or spontaneous decision. They are in it for a duration and intend to see it to the very end. Consequently, it should be a well-considered decision that includes much soul-searching as well as a good balance between the heart and mind. Making decisions that honor the wisdom of the heart. Yeah, it's really a big decision, who you love, who you let close. But you see that the decision has to be made, or that there is this decision being made. And, 3 of Swords, so friendships. Friendships of love you see. Wow, that's beautiful. Very like a summer-like energy. Nice. So it's nothing to worry about kind of here. I think it's really this vision. She has it. She can see it. Because there's all this vision. But there is a moon here too. Maybe something is a bit hidden. Like it's not always so clear. Because the moon is here. Anyway, we have here still what you feel. Opposite. Okay, so this what went down is 6 of Cups. Let's read what is the meaning. This is very nostalgic innocence usually, but it was upside down. 10 of Wands, some work completed. You feel that. I have to read that to understand because this context of the feeling. Okay, I can understand nostalgic, but why is upside down? This was like that. Just would find these cards because they are not in order. This is really annoying deck for that reason. Here is the 10 of Wands first. So feel. It is easy to assume that success looks like, success looks like. Our expectations shape so many of our actions. There are times when we will have a lot to carry and simply must do it. But sometimes we should ask the question, do I really need to carry this all right now? Just to make sure. Carrying a large burden or many burdens. Okay, so there is this, yeah, can break your back that you have so much responsibilities. It's a feeling of you take all the responsibility. And then the 6. What is the message? Okay, so it would be reversed because you're romanticizing the past. But these people are totally in the moment. They are not aware of it yet, but they are creating a memory, a snapshot of their hearts that will bring them happiness and perhaps even comfort in the future. So what you should do instead of not romanticizing past is creating or thinking about happy memories. It's good. So that is here now. What else? This was the Arcadia Goddess Wisdom about the relationship. Let's see the love card next. And we see the advice. What this pile needs to know. Have patience. Wow, there is this patient thing kind of going on a bit here, this waiting person. Divine timing. Love is patient and kind always. Wow. Nice. Very beautiful card. It's kind of safety for patience is a virtue. So maybe this is really advice to you to have that. But the booklet now, where did I put it? Last time I didn't even read it because I don't know where I put it, but now the same. I'm again like a Swedish chef. Ah, here it is. Okay. So you're gonna get this story. It's number 17, it's like a star card number. I like that. I wanna read that. Star moment, dreamy moment for relationship. Work on being more patient. If you lack patience with others, remember that they are human and different from you. If your impatience has to do with an outcome, know your prayers are being answered. Have a little more patience. Oh, there is even a song of Guns N' Roses, Patience, I think. It's a beautiful song. Maybe you should listen to that. You might be in a tense situation that is beyond your control. Be aware of the thoughts that precede any frustration or anxious feelings. Pay attention to your self-talk. All things arrive in their perfect time. Try to distract yourself while you are waiting for things to come to fruition. Engage in an activity that will occupy your time. Time will magically pass while you are otherwise engrossed. Look for ways to be patient. A small child contemplates the water while floating on a lotus flower. Lotus flowers rise from still and muddy water to prove grace and beauty can come from gloomy circumstances. Behind the girl, water walls flow into the body of water that she glides on. This may indicate an arrival from various points and not one singular event. Yeah, beautiful. Like your love is in this world connected to all kind of events, and there's not just one way. You have to like accept all kind of mentality, like whatever it is, you go with that. I feel very close to you. You can still feel very close to you even if you are like not having yet this life together. Maybe you are dreaming about this, or you have to wait to get the house. It's not so simple, or it's not so simple to bring your lives together. If you make the decision already, it's still like a process. Okay, we're gonna read this advice for you. Solve polluti. Is it 19? Then I'm gonna need to tend to my child. This is now tune into your heart and you will be able to find your way through any negative or toxic situation. Engage in self-healing and space clearing. Commit to regular practices that help you connect to your inner light. Your light shall not be overcome by any darkness or negativity. Take time to clean your heart and mind of negativity by focusing on the divine beings that bring joy to your heart. It is appropriate for you to desire your own personal and sacred space and access it daily. Wow, this is like accessing your sacred space daily. Do that. Maybe I read still a little bit more. We live in age of heightened environmental, emotional, and spiritual pollution. During such a world age, it takes more work to to experience clarity, purity, and originality. Often the bulk of our challenge is simply warding off future negative influences and attempting to dislodge the toxins permeating our energy field, psychologically, physically, and emotionally. The onslaught continues with chemical toxins in foods, polluted oceans, which contaminate sea life, and the bombardment of electromagnetic radiation. When technological development lacks commensurate wisdom, such is the current case, progress contains a shadow side of harm to our planet and her creatures, including us humans. Higher beings are lovingly and faithfully working to assist souls in their transition from fear to a love-based inner orientation and to become strong enough to ward off future negative influences and reverse the toxic culture within themselves and our world. A shift is available for hearts willing to exchange the constant battle with relentless negativity for being a source of light, love, and peaceful abiding on this planet. When these hearts reside in an inner place of purity, they are able to bring unconditional love and spacious primordial wisdom into our world for the spiritual benefit of all beings. With their positive enthusiasm for the healing for all beings, they can do much good in the world. To be around such hearts instills peace and relaxation, hopefulness, and vitality within the soul. Okay, I still read about this is the hertz mentioned now. The frequency of 741 hertz cleans things up. Solve polluti is a Latin expression which means to clear pollutants and toxins. This frequency focuses on clearing, freeing the hold of negativity and allowing the natural way of bright, beautiful manifestation to unfold. This frequency works to clear infections and electromagnetic radiation from the body. It also attunes one to the harmonic of the quantum field, the reorganizing principle of the higher self, which knows what you are and how to dislodge and disengage from that which is inauthentic and obstructive to your radiant being. Wow. Get to listen now if you choose this pile, 741 hertz frequency music, and it might help this situation a lot. You need root chakra healing. Might be a lot of pollution here. So yeah, some energy clearing and you get your dream come true. I think I end your reading here. I hope you liked it. Are you wanting to say something, Jessica? I really have to get to my child now. What else? Yeah, you're welcome to take my membership. I want to make a little publicity of it because I'm committed every Tuesday to make new material to the psychic toolkit. And the next week theme will be, what is it? It was now Emperor. So next to Emperor is a Hierophant. It's kind of like a spiritual teacher, and the leader would be kind of the five usually. Let's see what comes up. I know what chakra is there. It's the solar plexus chakra. So I think it's willing to learn things. We go in that because that's a willpower. Solar plexus chakra is a willpower. You have to be willing to take action. You cannot just always stay passive. Anyway, that was a little publicity of my little course of psychic. But see you next Sunday maybe. I'm happy to have you here. Thank you so much for looking at my videos. Thank you so much for liking everything. And happy Mother's Day for everybody. Okay, bye. It's going.